Deborah and Zack, first off, congratulations on your new film. I really enjoyed it, and thank you for taking a little bit of your time to talk to me. I appreciate it.
Of course,
thank you so
our
much.
pleasure.
So, Zack, with this new film, Army of the Dead, you sort of went back to your roots, right? So you started with Dawn of the Dead in 2004, and now here we are 17 years later, full circle. So I wanted to ask you, I'm curious, was there any stuff you wanted to try or do back then on Dawn that you couldn't for budget or stuff, and that you actually got to do on this one, perhaps an action beat, a specific visual, or some crazy zombie deaths?
There's a line. When at the beginning of the movie, the Zeus gets out and the soldiers are scared because they think he's like in the bushes. And one of the soldiers says, he's hunting us, right? And I really wanted Ving Rhames to say that but he wouldn't say it. So I was like, oh, well, okay.
That's awesome. Deborah, one of the things I really appreciate about this film is that the women are badasses. I mean, Ana de Reguera's character, Ella Purnell's character, Tig Notaro's character, they're all badass, even more so than the men. So was this always the plan from day one when creating this sort of, suicide zombie squad? And how important is it to you as a producer to see this dynamic played out on a film that you're working on?
Yeah, well, listen, it's enormously important to have strong women both in front and behind the camera. And I think the great thing about Zack and his, whether it's casting choices or whether it's story, is he always propagates these films with these strong women. I mean, I feel like Gorgo in 300, her role was, 2 frames in Frank Miller's book, and it got to be this huge part where she equaled him. Lois Lane wasn't a damsel in distress. She equaled, I think, Superman in so many ways and saved him as much as, he saved her. And I think here to have in this ensemble so many, amazing women is really great. And, it's a testament, I think, to Zack, and it's something that I really strive for as a producer.
That's awesome. I got 1 minute, so I wanted to ask you both. You've been working for a long time, and I'm married, so I know. So you've been successful working together. There's couples that can work together, and there's couples that just doesn't work. So I wanted to ask you, Zack, can you give me a working trait that you love about Deborah, and vice versa? Let's start with Zack.
I would say that one thing that's amazing, well, one of the many things, but the one thing that comes to mind is that her tireless sort of devotion to the art of the whole thing, that she has no matter what, I'll be like, whatever time of day or wherever we are, I'll be like, let's talk about this scene I want to do or this thing. And then she's like, okay, let's go. What do you want to, what is it? And so it's never like, not now, please. I want to eat dinner in peace. Can we not?
How about you, Deborah?
I mean, I have heard a couple. Can we not talk about the movie right now? But only rarely.
Well,
and how about you, Deborah? Yeah.
Other than his brilliance, which he really is, I have to say it's his kindness, because Zack treats everybody with respect, and he's always kind and he's always generous. I think, and wants people to do their best work. And I just respect that so much.
Thanks, baby.
That's great. Before letting you go, guys, on behalf of many fans here in Puerto Rico, I just want to thank you for having the patience and energy to finally give us recently your epic true vision of Justice League. We appreciate it down here. So gracias. Congrats on your new film. I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to see what you guys do next. So stay safe, take care. Adios.
Okay, adios. See you soon.